They say writing a novel takes discipline. Zack Taylor's Rockstar Echoes is a gritty, cynical look at the music industry, penned by a man who has spent 2 decades at the NASA managing space flights hardware. You think that someone who coordinates logistics for the International Space Station could successfully navigate a calendar invite, but after 2 consecutive no-shows to this very podcast, it's clear that while the vacuum of space is well managed, the vacuum of basic professional courtesy is an entirely different frontier. Welcome to a solo book of tales. Let's talk about the book the author couldn't be bothered to. We had Zack Taylor scheduled twice, and twice the line was dead. Now I spent 20 years navigating corporations. In that world, if a critical component goes you twice, you cut the vendor and streamline the system. You don't sit around waiting. You adapt and move the product. So that's exactly what we are doing today. We're moving the product. It takes a remarkable level of irony to win a Silver Snoopy Award for engineering excellence and simultaneously fail at clicking a basic digital rendezvous link. According to his bio, he lives in Huntsville, has 3 kids, and a cat named Spare Kitty. A picture of ultimate reliability. Perhaps he was pulled away on an emergency mission to Mars, or maybe he was just fishing. Either way, we are proceeding with an autopsy of the text itself. Let's dive into Rockstar Echoes. The premise of Rockstar Echoes is fascinating, largely because of who wrote it. Our protagonist is Kline Thomas, an engineer from Huntsville, Alabama, an identical mirror of Taylor himself. Kline goes viral and gets yanked out of obscurity to front Aberdeen, a legendary rock band whose lead singer just died. It's the ultimate wish fulfillment fantasy. The steady, reliable engineer thrust into the chaotic, morally bankrupt world of rock and roll. But Taylor actually does something interesting here. He doesn't just let Kline be the hero. He frames the narrative through Clara Cowley, an aging music journalist who acts as the Greek chorus, cynically tearing down the industry. Clara insists the real story isn't the lucky engineer, it's Rayne Harlow. Rayne Harlow is the antithesis of the stable engineer. She's the fiercely talented, starving front woman of a punk band called the Painted Queens. She's forced into sex work and gambling just to survive an industry that treats her as a disposable commodity. The executives in this book, characters like Paul White and Greg Holden, are painted as calculating predators. It's sharp critique of how corporate machines view human talent purely as return on investment. It's dark, it's gritty, and frankly, it's a surprisingly harsh look at exploitation coming from an author whose day job is grounded in strict government protocols and safety regulations. Ultimately, Rockstar Echoes is an ambition look at the dark underbelly of a glamorous industry. It explores who gets to build a legacy and who gets ground into dust trying to survive. It's worth the read if you want a cynical take on the music business, written by an outsider looking in. As for Zack Taylor, if he ever manages to triangulate the coordinates to our recording studio, the door remains open. Until then, the story speaks for itself. Keep reading, keep questioning, and we'll see you on the next episode of Whereabouts Tales.